Good morning, everybody. It is July 4th weekend. It's like July 2nd, I think. Saturday. Another beautiful day in southern Alabama. It's supposed to be a high of like 95. A few interesting tidbits. I don't know if I've gone over these as far as keeping cool on a ride because when it's hot and you're not moving, obviously it's very, very hot. And it can be very distracting. So the first thing I learned is once you get over 90 degrees, the airflow is like putting a hair dryer on you. It's not going to cool you down. So although I have a textile jacket and textile pants, once you get 90 degrees or above, you actually don't want the wind to hit you. At that point, you're better on, and this was, I don't know, a bunch of charts and graphs and science experiments or something that somebody had put together. So once you get at that temperature, your best bet is to zip everything up, close yourself up, and wear a wicking shirt. I actually have a long sleeve wicking shirt on underneath my coat. Put that down so you can hear me better. Underneath my textile jacket. And then the other thing that I added, this was very important, was a Camelback water container. You know, I used to ride, when I'd ride on hot days, I'd bring a couple of waters with me, of course, or Gatorade or whatever. And then, you know, you ride an hour and a half or something, and I'd stop and I'd get myself a drink. But it wasn't enough. You know, I'd find I was getting myself dehydrated. So now, after doing a little research, I went out and bought myself one of those Camelbacks backpacks. And I got the kind, and I would recommend, I'm very happy with my purchase, I got the kind that does not function as a backpack, in the sense that it doesn't have a bunch of extra storage to store stuff. It's got a small zippered pocket, but it doesn't have, like some of them, they're like proper backpacks that also have a Camelback inside. But I didn't want that because I didn't want anything big. I didn't want anything heavy and bulky, because I've ridden with a big bulky backpack to my office with my computer and stuff, and it's heavy and it weighs you down, and it's a drag literally with the wind. So I didn't want that. So I got this very small trimmed Camelback, and it's great. And I can, you know, with the straw, I guess it's a straw, right? I can pop it in my mouth while I'm riding, just slip it underneath my helmet and get a sip while I'm riding. So you don't have to stop to replenish, which is nice. In fact, I'm going to grab a sip right now. Yeah, that was me taking a long swig, and then I just shove it out of my mouth. It falls out of my helmet, and I'm good to go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So, and I put, it's got a, the other thing about Camelbacks that I hadn't realized, at least this model, I guess I can't speak for all of them, but the fill opening is quite large, which means I can get in there and, you know, you can put your hand in there, but it allows me to put in ice cubes. So I put ice in mine, you know, again, it's like 90 degrees. So I put ice cubes in there to help keep the water nice and cool. All right, the only thing about the Camelback that I don't like, and it's not a huge deal, it's a minor thing, is your first sip on a hot day like today, coming out of the straw. I don't know if I should call it a straw. It seems like the wrong term for it, because it's, I don't know, I guess it's a straw. Anyway, that first sip, it's really warm until you get to the cold stuff in the actual pouch, because there's water sitting in. It's like when you first turn on the garden hose. Whatever's sitting in that hose is kind of warm. Taking a sip of my Camelback, got the thing in my mouth. It is nice, I'm telling you, to be sucking on that thing and drinking that thing while I'm on the go. Fantastic. Yeah, I was reading some article about some dude. God, where did I read this? The reason I got the idea for the Camelback, he goes across the, I don't know, some desert in California every year. What is it? The Death Valley or something? And he says it's 104 degrees. And he's an ATCAT guy all the year, all the time. And he goes with like some buddies. So they all have, they all have Camelbacks. And he's saying, you know, he goes through his entire Camelback in just a couple hours, and then they stop at a gas station, they refill, they fill it with ice and just some water. Look at that fire, that thing's ablazing, man. I hate that it appears unattended. I'm not crazy about that, but anyway, so he just goes through this thing so quickly, and then he fills it up at some gas station after a few hours, a couple hours. And he goes to, you know, they just keep doing that all day long. Which, oh, there's the po-po. There's the po-po. Glad I wasn't speeding. He was hidden. Here comes another po-po, mate. If you live in a cooler climate and it's just warm, you know, your mesh jacket, just open it up a little bit. You can buy these things called vents, which I almost ordered a pair. They slide into your jacket so you get extra airflow in your sleeves. That would also cool you down, just getting the airflow. So look that up, vents. It's V-E-N-T-Z. And you can see a demo of that if you go to Richie Vita, his YouTube channel, which I know I've talked about a lot. He does a demo on vents. Thanks for watching. This is Bam and Norman signing out. Have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July, and a safe 4th of July, especially if you're out there on 2 wheels, because there's going to be some crazy drivers, people shooting fireworks, and lots of drunks. And don't drink and drive. All right, here's your lesson for the day. All right, guys, please subscribe. I've only got 6 subscribers, and most of those are family. All right. Norman out.